everybody, and welcome to yet another episode on LSMSPD RP, our GTA 5 roleplay server. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to be doing almost what I would consider as like a little informal interview with the captain here at the PD station. So we're going to introduce him to you guys so that anybody that's interested in signing up, you will kind of get an insight as to who you're going to be talking to and who you're going to be training with, and kind of he's going to try and explain to you guys more or less you know, the expectations and things like that we want to try and achieve from the police department. You know, just a couple of little bits and pieces to give you guys some information again about who the captain is and things like that. So yeah, we'll get straight onto it. He is waiting in the captain's office, as you would, being the captain. So we'll go in first person for all this, because like I said, it's almost like we're doing this properly, like a real interview. So yeah, we'll knock on his door here. He's coming in. Here he is. Hey there.
Hello, what's up?
Hey there, Captain. How's it going, sir?
Yeah, it's going great. Today I'm just gonna give you an insight to what we do at the police department.
That would be absolutely fantastic. However, before we do that, I need to just double check that I'm back on my original character. I am now. So yeah, we're cool to do that. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushing you around. My character kind of likes you a lot. I apologize. But yeah, that would be awesome. So yes, everybody, for those of you that haven't recognized the voice, this is FG, also known as Farming Gamer. But again, he'll give you a bit more insight as to, we're pointing. Hey man. He'll give you a bit more insight as to who he is and what he does around here and those kind of things. And I think what we're going to be doing today is we're just going to be going for a bit of a cruise, a bit of a tour around the prison here, and all that good stuff. So yeah, my friend, Captain FG, would you like to take it away?
Yeah, so hi, I'm FG and I'm like the captain of LSPD and the police operations and stuff on the server.
Yeah, thank you.
So
Yeah.
basically, all the cops, I'm like the top of that. Captain, what everyone does, all the units, divisions they're in. And yeah, I'm just like gonna show you all around PD. And if you didn't know, in real life, I am also a police officer for Los Angeles Police Department, which is why I know quite a lot about what we do.
Cool. So that is quite invaluable information for us, really, because it's almost like it's, you know, like we're playing this game in your backyard to a sense. I mean, it's the fact that you can bring the real life element to the roleplay community is essentially what we would be looking for. You know, with people that are going to be at the head of the departments like this. And me personally, as the server owner, the community owner, I think it's fantastic that, you know, there is real, you know, like police officers, firemen, nurses, doctors, ambulance staff, things like that do, you know, put their feet up and actually kick back and play games like this. You know, I mean, I can vouch for Captain FG here, who plays a hell of a lot on this server. He does work really hard with, you know, the rookies that he's got, and you know, I've seen a lot of progress with the rookies, and I'm very happy so far. And it would be cool if, you know, if there's somebody else out there that might be, you know, a fireman or, you know, an ambulance driver and things like that, you know, come forward, let us know, be part of the community, you know, share that real life insight with us to make the role play even more entertaining. So yeah, that's cool, man. So where are we gonna head first in this this concrete jungle?
Well, I was gonna show you around the police department.
That would be fantastic. So where are we gonna go first?
Okay, we'll start off here at front desk. This is where, if you come in, there'll be some staff here to greet you and like welcome you and ask what the purpose of your visit is.
Okay, and is this also where you would book in your prisoners, or that you would bring in? Would you bring them to this desk, or do you have another desk where you book them in? Oh, okay, okay.
And then we move on to Captain's office, which is my office. My awards on the wall and stuff. Boxes of stuff. And yeah, this is where I spend a lot of my time doing reports and stuff.
Obviously, when you're not out saving the streets.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. You really do. Excuse me, sir. You really do like a very neat and clean office, I must admit. And yeah. So like, I don't mean to be a bit intrusive on the whole matter here, but where do you guys, are you guys government funded? Are you purely like government funded, or is there other sources of income that you guys receive?
We're funded mostly by the state, but we do get a lot of donations from people as well.
Okay, and is there many like really talented and rich businessmen in the town that contribute towards
Yes, there is this one dude who goes by the name McSTALLION, I think, who invests a lot of money, and he's a very good person.
Well, that's awesome, and I don't suppose that's like a bribe in any sense, is it? I mean, does this McStallion have charges against his name, or is he like one of these that's sugar coated and treated with, like, we could say, royalty because of the money?
I can look it up on my computer. Oh, just over here.
I mean, has he got any like driving felonies or anything like that?
Oh, no, he's a very good citizen, and he never does anything wrong at all.
He's like the ideal citizen in your eyes. He's someone that you know for a fact that you don't have to really keep an eye on.
Oh yeah, he's a great person.
Oh well, that's really good, and that's kind of like the caliber of player that we're trying to achieve on this. In the community, we want people to do the whole, like the whole roleplay thing quite seriously, and we are very forward with that, and we remind people on a daily basis that it is a serious roleplay server. It's kind of one of those, the minute you log onto the server and you load your character in, that's it, man. You're that character, you're that person. You've got to turn off and become one with that person in the game. And we do have a few members that do that well. And
yeah.
Things just go from there. So where do we want to go next then, officer? If you don't mind me. Oh, I'll call you Captain. I do apologize.
I will lead you and show you the armory next.
Ooh, is this where you guys get all your guns and stuff?
Yeah. Let me just put my code in, don't look.
Don't worry, sir. My fingers will stay on this camera. Okay. Is it one of these doors? If you're not sure, you just give it a boot. Wow, you're quite kitted out here, I must admit. Wow, quite the arsenal. So that would be like your handguns, and then your pump shotguns. You've got some dodgy gun there. You've got another dodgy looking gun there. Come on, 5M, you should be modeling these properly. It'd be pretty cool if you actually... Have you got your whip on you?
I've got my guns on me, yes.
Would you like to show your carbine?
Yep.
Because they are custom. Well, they're not. I wouldn't say they're custom, but they're almost like custom for the for 5M. And is that the one with a flashlight on it as well?
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's wicked. That is wicked. And what else do you carry as an active officer when you're out on the road?
I carry my pump shotgun, but this usually stays in my car and I don't use it that much.
Oh shit, sorry. And that's also got... Do all your weapons have flashlights on them?
Yes, it is.
And what is the main purpose for that? Is that just so that you can see where you're aiming?
If we need to clear a building because there's a criminal in there, and sometimes a lot of the time they will turn lights off so they have an advantage, and we can just light it up.
Right, I see. And is it also used to possibly blind the enemy at the same time? Because I assume that they could be pretty bright.
Yeah, they are bright, but they generally aren't bright enough to do any harm to someone.
No, but what I mean is not necessarily blind someone for like properly, but
It
just
will-
kind of like obscure their view. You know, like if you look up into the sky and the sun catches your eyes and stuff, and you're like, oh, that was a bit bright. You tend to close your eyes and whatnot. It's almost like that element of surprise, which yeah, I think is pretty cool.
I also have a combat pistol.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Again,
Right on.
that's neat. That.
And this is a standard issue for every officer.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Most officers will have the choice between... Most county officers will have a shotgun, and most city officers will have a rifle.
Mhm.
That's just how we do it.
Right, that's
And
pretty
then
cool.
I have my taser, which is probably my most useful weapon. Like, it saves a lot of lives on both sides.
Yeah, I can imagine. And how much more effective would you say a taser is compared to your firearm?
Well, it's not as effective. It will neutralize a suspect for the amount of time it takes us to arrest them, and it will not kill them, which is positive.
So, as an officer in real life, would you resort to using your taser first, or would you resort to your firearm first, depending on the scenario?
If someone is running away from you and you're running after them, when you catch up to them, so you do a taser to prevent them away.
What if they happen to be that little bit quicker than the officer that's chasing them? Is it then a case of the officer's allowed to pull out a real weapon and then disable them by shooting them in the leg or something?
Well, no, that's generally not the case. If you would try and run after them and maybe get tased, because these tasers have quite a good range. You can get someone from easy 5-6 meters away.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have quite a good range on them.
All right, so that's pretty good, really. To say they're
Generally,
Cool.
in real life with a taser as well, if you're very close to them, it won't work as much as if you're a bit further away because of the spread on the darts.
Okay.
If you want to get one in the top of the back and one in the lower back, and that's the perfect tase.
Right. Okay. Right, and that happens to be the point where you shit yourself.
That's the point when you completely lock up and go on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
And now, as an active SWAT member, have you ever been tased yourself? Did you ever have to do it when you were training to kind of be like, yeah, you're gonna get tased so that you know what it feels like?
Yes, I did.
I bet that hurt.
Yeah, it did.
I bet it did. Right, so this is the armory, everybody. So all you lovely police officers that apply to work under the amazing Captain America here. Yeah, then this is obviously the armory. And I believe there is actually just a spawn icon thing that appears here on the floor. You don't actually have to go in there.
Even though it probably would be much better if we could do it, you have to actually go. You know, that's how it is.
Yeah, yeah. I suppose I could do it. It would just mean having to find the new locations using XYZ location app thing. But yeah, where to next, sir?
These are all locker rooms.
Okay, so you're not going to lock me in one of the locker rooms, are you? And then...
Unless you don't give me your lunch money, I might.
No, I'm standing by the door. I don't trust you. No, I'm only kidding.
All of the cops get changed and stuff.
Yeah, we need high definition mirrors.
Yeah, we do.
So yeah, so this is obviously the locker room. Jeez, you guys need to keep this place tidy. Holy crap. You need to get your guys in shape, sir, because you know your office is immaculate, and this place is like a pigsty.
Yeah, that's what you get with some of the other officers.
Hmm. I bet
Yeah,
some of them's ginger and all.
Oh yeah, have some problems with them ones.
We all work here, so let's all do our part, keeping the building clean. Please keep the trash where it belongs. Thank you. There's a $1,000 reward for information leading to anyone to the arrest of anyone who possesses an illegal handgun. Ooh. Ooh. I have a handgun, officer.
Do you have a permit for it?
Might do. Depends if it's valid in this state. I'm pretty sure it is.
I believe it should be, yes.
I believe I should then, if it is valid, then there should be one for two firearms.
Yep. Do you want to follow me to the next place?
Yeah, sure, let's go. Okay, we don't really have to go up to the roof. I understand that you guys have the chopper access up there, and there's not much else really to see up there unless you're gonna throw people off there. I mean, show people off there.
Like the junior officers sometimes take a flying lesson off the roof.
I can bet. I bet. So where would you take the prisoner when you're booking them in and things like that? Where does all that magic happen?
Like, you get taken here.
Okay. Do we have to kick the door to get in? You know, I can do it as well. Yeah, I did it.
And then just here, this is like the SWAT team briefing room, so before they go on a raid, they'll be briefed of what their mission is.
So there you guys, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that want to join the LSMSRPD, the PDRPD, whatever you want to call it, it's a mouthful. I get fucking confused. Yeah, perfect. You have a short career, brilliant. A long retirement, yeah, fair enough. A full pension, and best of all, a free gun. I think that would entice most people in, is the free gun. Never mind the rest of it, just like the free gun. You know? But you know what I find quite funny with police officers, right? You know, you see them on television and they're arresting these people, and you know, you might get like someone who's driving recklessly on a motorcycle on a dirt road or something, and the police officer pulls them over and says, "Come on, man, you know, you shouldn't risk your life like this." You know, do you as a police officer not think to yourself, hang on, how can I give that person that? How can I say that to that person when I get paid to put my life on the line every day when I clock in on my clock card on the morning, or in the evening when you go onto your shift? You know, is it one of those kind of things? Like, do you think about like what you're gonna say to the person you're talking to kind of not make it sound like it's ironic or ambiguous in a sense? I really don't.
I can say it as it is to him.
With a few verbal doing words in between, and adjectives and all sorts.
Yeah. Most of our officers won't be in this room though, unless they are specially selected to be on the SWAT team.
Okay, cool. Out of bounds.
Down here is where a lot of the action happens.
Oh, cool. So dispatch is downstairs as well.
Yeah. Most of the high-value prisoners will be escorted down with an armed officer.
That would actually be pretty cool if that was able to be opened up into another room for where, like, if Adam was playing on the game and he was playing his dispatch, he could actually be sat in there doing dispatch. That would be pretty good. Okay, we've got weapons out. I believe the only weapon that I'm carrying at the moment is my shotgun. Would you like to see it, sir?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Yep, this is where people get booked in around here.
Okay, cool. So all you naughty folk get brought to this table.
Yep.
And then the nice folk like Captain FG here writes your name on that board, tells you that you're screwed, and that you're gonna get raped by somebody in prison. Fantastic.
if you want to put it like that.
Oh dear.
And
Lovely.
then this is jail cell.
I don't want to go in there. I feel. Jeez, man, these cells are cleaner. These cells are cleaner than the changing rooms upstairs. What's going on, officer? There's something a bit fishy about all of this. These criminals seem to be squeaky clean these days. I mean, even the shitter's like got no shit in it. That is good. That is fantastic. The criminals in this town are very, very hygienic. I like it. Do excuse me, everybody. I need to eat a burger or two.
Fat ass.
And then I need to drink a few bottles of water.
I'll go show you the garage of the police department now.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that would be cool. Oh no, it's pissing it down, man. I hate the rain.
Yeah, I think we all do, don't we?
So much for sunny California, yeah?
Yep.
Gee. I honestly don't know how you walk so slow, man.
I use my legs and put one in front of the other one.
Honestly, my guy's like, yeah, I'm on steroids, man. I gotta run everywhere. Like, no, dude, calm down. Just walk like a normal person. There you go. I'm keeping up with you now. Just a bit behind you, which is okay. So yeah, what's it like being a police officer patrolling the streets around Los Santos?
Yeah, it's a great thing to do, and I love keeping the city safe and crime free.
Awesome, awesome. And
So,
is
you've got the cars.
well, I must admit I have always wanted to have a drive in, you know, not obviously in the back, but I would like to have a drive in the front seat, in the passenger seat, that is, of one of the like the Explorers or something. I've always liked the SUVs, but ooh,
Yeah.
she's rather nice, I must admit.
Yeah, so this is one of our unmarked cars with all blues on it, which are quite nice. A bit hard to see sometimes, but won't miss the sound.
Oh, that's very nice. I like the number plate at the back. Wow, that's pretty smart.
Yep.
LSPD, honor, trust, and courage. Is that something you guys take seriously, I suppose?
Oh yes, you said that.
I nearly got into... I was trying to get into that then.
Okay.
GG.
Want to go have a look at my cruiser?
I'd love to go have a look at your cruiser, officer. Yeah, I'm running again. I really don't know... Oh, there we go, I'm walking now. Sorry, I didn't mean to run into you, sir. Like I said, my character seems to have firecrackers up his ass or something. But this rain, fuck me, man. Is it like torrential rain season or something around here?
Well, some half the day it's like this, and then the second half it's sunny. I don't know what goes on.
Jeez, man. Which one are we in, sir? This one here?
I'm not sure.
Um,
I think it might be this one. Yep, it's this one. I'll ride into the parking lot and show you how everything works.
awesome.
Yeah, so inside here we've got my computer where I run names and stuff, traffic radar, all the suspects and prisoners go back there. Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of gadgets in the car.
It's quite comfortable in here, I must admit.
This is a great car for state patrol as well because it's good off-road and it's quite fast.
Awesome.
Want to see the lights on it?
Oh, that would be wicked, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Talk about a Christmas tree, man. That, my friend, would put a Christmas tree to shame.
I hope it puts criminals to shame as well.
Oh, dude, I agree with you on that one, man. I totally agree with you. So guys, if this is something that you would like to possibly drive one day, then yeah, have a look in our Discord, in the Command Center Discord. There will be a link in the description in the video. Come over there and have a look for the information that you require. There will be a Google Doc which you can apply for, and then you will be having conversations with Captain FG and learning about the police. So that's always cool. So yeah, I was wondering if we could maybe go for a bit of a drive around the town, you know, see what it's really like from a police cruiser's point of view.
Yeah, I can show you the horns on our cruisers are different to most cars as well. They sound like this.
So it's not necessarily like an air horn, it's almost like a blipping horn. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And then if I'm going to pull someone over, I'll blip my horn like this.
One thing I have heard, and I don't know how true this is, but I heard that these cars are all fitted out with the Mastercom B siren sounds. So it's kind of like the normal siren would be like the nee-na, nee-na, but this one is kind of like the nee-na, 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 nee-na. If you get what I mean. I'm terrible at doing it, but yeah, turn the thing on. Yeah, there's like the long woo kind of bit to it.
Yeah.
And I think that's a bit different and unique to California, is it not? Do they not use... They do use this in California, they don't?
Yeah, they use ones like this.
That is awesome.
Bit of a drive?
That is awesome. Yeah, please. That would be fantastic. We'll go for a bit of a drive, and you know, if there's anything else that you want to add, I tell you what, I'm going to cheat a little bit here, and I'm going to get rid of this weather because that is absolutely obnoxious.
Well, if you've got any questions or ask, I'll happily answer them.
There we go. So, off the top of my head, how long do you reckon it would take you to have a rookie train up to be part of the department?
It could take anywhere from 2 weeks to a month for a rookie to become a fully established member, and that's as long as obviously they do well.
Yeah.
And if they do exceptionally well, they can do that quicker.
Awesome. So you're very thorough when it comes to making sure they know what they're doing on the server and they know what their role entails and things like that.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. And I suppose outside of the game, is people okay to like contact you and like mention you in the main chat to ask you questions if they've got any questions? Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. So yeah, again, if the police is something that you guys are thinking about wanting to do on a roleplay server, then yeah, come and do it on here. Join ours. We don't have a waiting list at the moment. We never know, in the future we might do. Hopefully, you don't know. But we're gonna obviously try and do another one of these with one of the other people. We do have EMS team, or we've got a EMS member. EMS, I can't speak English. Jesus Christ, somebody slapped me in the face. But apart from that, we will obviously try and introduce that person to you guys as well, because ideally what I'd like to do is I'd like to introduce all the members of the teams, just to kind of give you guys an insight as to who's behind it all, you know, who's who and who's what, especially the higher ranking people like Captain FG here, who is, you know, he's in charge of all the police and everything on the server and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, most servers, you know, communities, it's hard to actually like communicate with people. What a dodgy motherfucker. Get the fuck back, man. you know, it's hard sometimes, you know, people join these servers to speak to the higher ups, and it's hard to do it, but we want to try and introduce, you know, being able to do that in our community. You know, if you want to talk to us, you're welcome to do so. You know, just in the main chat, just mention us, and you know, when we see the message or get the chance, then we'll get to it. But like I keep saying myself, and I'm sure FG and everyone else will probably understand what I mean as we get more involved with the recording and the editing and the streaming and stuff, is when I'm not when I'm not live on live stream, it's not like I just sit back and don't do nothing. I physically am there playing the game, or we're planning live streams, or we're planning episodes, we're doing behind the work scenes. I mean, we've put a lot of work into getting, you know, the Discord command center up and running, as far as having all the links to the CAD that you need, if you're wanting to be a police officer and all that. We've got CADs for the civilian, you know, all the emergency services. You know, that was a big thing that we worked hard on. I mean, FG will tell you that I spent a good few weeks working out how to get it right, you know, so that it's usable and it does what it's used for. I mean, I think without the CAD/MDT system, would that have made your job a lot harder?
Oh yeah, it made it look a lot hard.
And I suppose again, it's more like it's bringing the whole realism to the game, just to make it that little bit more real.
Yes, it is.
Awesome. I mean, to be honest, I don't think I've missed anything else out really. What vehicles would the trainee officers that, you know, like the academy officers, what would they be driving around in?
Most likely a Crown Vic.
Crown Vics are not bad. They're not bad at all.
And then when you become officer, in the city you will probably get a Ford Taurus, or one of these that's fitted out for the city.
Yep.
For the sheriff's department or Blaine County Sheriff's Office, you will probably get a Dodge Charger or something a bit like this.
That's awesome, yeah.
Obviously, for like special divisions, you have like special things that you have to use.
Yeah, definitely. Right, I had to tab out then. Check if I wasn't sure if I had my microphone on, but I did. We're good. Don't worry. Like shit, did I put it on OBS? Did I unclick it? Because we just finished. We've literally, this is spur of the moment, guys. It's like 11:15 for me nearly in the evening here, and we've just not long finished up a live stream, and we thought, do you know what? Fuck it. Let's just record something at least. And I thought, well, what better chance to do it? The server's quiet. Have a drive around with Captain FG, and give you guys a bit of an insight as to what we're looking for, what we would like to see on the server, those kinds of things. I mean, I can't really think of anything else there, Captain. I think I've covered all the questions that I've got. Is there anything that you would maybe like to add?
No, I think you covered everything quite well.
Cool. Obviously there is different police departments. We've got I mean, I'm not too sure on all the departments. I mean, what do you know all the departments that we've got there, FG?
Yeah, we've got Los Santos Police, which is the city.
Yeah.
Blaine County Sheriff's Office, which does San Ysidro and Puerto Bay. We've got San Andreas Highway Patrol, which does the highways.
Yep.
And then we've got San Andreas State Police, which I am currently on, which does everything.
Yeah. So another thing to keep in mind, everybody, that when the day comes that, you know, we decide that I'm going to do a live stream as an LEO, then I have specific vehicles which I will be using. I'm obviously not going to disclose what those vehicles are. And again, we'll probably be state supervisors, because then there's a chance that, you know, we can. Whoa, what the fuck? Calm your fucking passions, man. Jesus Christ, can't you see we're all fucking sat here? Fuck's sake. Don't make me get out of this. Okay, you're gonna do it for me. Okay, I don't want to do that. I need to find a script. Don't run me over. Oh, I'm gonna stay up here where it's safe till he gets back in the car, because yeah, we'll turn away from that. Yeah, it's just one of those. It's no. Sorry, dude. I had to stand on top of your vehicle because if I was in your car, I'd go into your driver's seat. So the only place I could stand safely was on top of the car.
Well, if you want, we can head up to Sandy. We can head up to Sandy Shores Airstrip, and you can have a drive of it.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be awesome. I tell you what, is there any way that you could ask dispatch if we could run code 3?
Yeah, that can be arranged.
I think that would be pretty fun. I mean, I've never been in a police car with.
To run code 3 to a scene because we are currently doing something. 10-4. Let's go.
Here we go, people. Holy shit. And it's absolutely banging it down as well. Oh my. Oh man, this thing's a tank. Yeah, I think they were dead. Fuck them.
Exactly.
I'm thinking, do you know what I'm gonna do here? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Fuck yeah, I was not expecting that, man. Holy crap.
If it was I thought it was just flat.
Jeez, man, this thing can go anywhere. But I'm thinking is I might cut the volume out here and like put some music in this.
Yeah.
But if not, fuck it, you've just heard me talk shit. But no, I might just put it in raw. So yeah, as you guys can see, we don't really suffer too much with desync, which is not too bad. Vehicles, the AI sort of behaves when the sirens are turned on.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. The other thing that you guys will probably pick up when we start doing more police streams and videos and things is you'll notice our call signs are all relatively the same. They are 1 Kings. Now the reason for that is no, it's not to copy anybody else. It's kind of helps us in the CAD because the way the CAD's set out, do you know what? I'll actually log in while we're driving. Just to give you guys an idea, just excuse me, FG. Oh Christ, I've done it all in capital letters. Can't spell. Fucking hell. I now put 2 L's. No, I haven't. So if you're in dispatch, okay. Now, as you can see here, 1 King 16, 1 King 16. That's Farming Gamer. So I can actually like mark him as other, which will now kind of put him as an unavailable unit because he's busy. But if I go and change him back to available, he'll come back here. Now the problem is, as you can see here, that is another police officer that we have on the server who's a new officer in the community. Now 240, that's his call sign. Now dispatch has no idea if he calls in, you know, 240 location, blah blah blah. Dispatch doesn't know which department he's actually from. So the One Kings, they're pretty much the higher ups of the community. So like myself, FG, Lewis, and Adam, when Adam does get 5M, that is, he will then be a One King. I am a One King 29, as you can see there. Obviously, because I'm logged in as dispatch, it comes up there. Now, I want to be I'm going to be changing this so the different police departments that we have around the map, or the different sectors, they're going to be split into like 3 or 4 different sectors. So like you're going to have, you know, I don't know, maybe Alpha 240, and Alpha 240 would be the like Polito Bay area, you know, the like you said earlier, FG, right at the top, that kind of area. That would be like the Alpha 240s. Then the like Sandy Bay and like this kind of area, that could be, you know, like a Charlie, so Charlie 240 for instance. And then you would have the other ones and it would follow suit, so Delta 240. So then the dispatcher knows that, right, if it's Delta 240, then he knows that the closest he's going to be is at his like his area of patrol. There's no point, the dispatch wouldn't put someone from Polito Bay as an Alpha 240 and send him down to Los Santos unless it's highly needed, because he'd be able to tell, you know, the difference through the call sign, and I think that would help the dispatch out as well. It'd probably make his job a bit easier, so then he knows who to dispatch to the right area. So right, so we're now gonna have a quick spin of this. So am I going top speed here or just a little?
You can do it. You can flip the lights on and just drive around the track.
Wow, that's sick. That is so cool. Okay, so here we go, everybody. But flat. Hey! Ooh, I don't want to push that button again. 100 miles an hour, I've never been that fast in a police car. Tell you what. In fact, this is the first time as my character that I've driven a police car. This is epic. That turbo does not sound standard. Have you guys done anything to this engine?
Maybe. Yeah.
Because that turbo man is just wicked. Holy crap. The sequential blow off valve when you change the gear, man, it's just incredible. That is wicked. Wow. Thank you so much for that, Captain. I really appreciated that, man. Wow. Cool, so this is the Sandy Bay area. Are you gonna fly past the PD?
Yeah.
You're gonna fill up. You need the juice. I don't even know how long this is. 43 minutes so far. Anyway. Yeah, the only pop-up problem that I've been getting now is Mellow Trainer, but it goes away. And it only seems to happen when I tab out of the game. That player name one's gone.
Yeah, it seems to have gone for me.
Because I've disabled it properly.
Ah.
Okay, so now we're coming up to the Sandy Bay PD, the county sheriff's office. And this is obviously where all your sheriffs and things for the... Is this the Blaine County area, if I'm...
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is your office, the Blaine County office. Obviously, if you're jobbed up as LEO, you will have a few markers dotted around here. For like your uniforms, I think are in that corner there.
Uniforms are over there, yes.
And then you've got your armory over there.
Yep.
Yeah. And then is there another circle over there?
there's I think there might have been something through here, but there's another circle here for me. Yes, as captain.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah. So unless you guys get promoted one day to like captain, you won't have access to the actual captain menu that he has, because he has control of all the money and things that the like the PD can collect. Like, for instance, if someone robs the bank on Vine Street and they walk away with 2 million and they get caught and the dirty money gets confiscated by the police, they can actually bring it back to the PD office, give it to the captain, and the captain can actually wash it and deposit the money into the PD's like bank account, or he could like divvy it up between everybody in the, you know, like in the department as a bit of a bonus. You know, it's entirely up to the captain as to what they can do, or they can even just store it as dirty money. Whoa, fucking hell, man. But no, I heard that they've that there's been a lot of planning going on here to kind of build Sandy Bay up.
Yeah, I've heard of stuff like that as well.
I mean, it is a bit of a deadbeat kind of part of the state, really.
Yeah.
And it'd be
It's
good.
like the little kinky prison you have that you don't really want to know, but you do.
Mhm. Oh, that's it. But I think if you want to find somewhere decent where we can pull up and say our goodbyes, because I think 40 odd minutes is a decent enough ramble about everything. But what I am gonna do is, I hope that doesn't knacker it up. In fact, I'll put it back over to there.
Nope.
That'll do just fine for me. So yes, guys, from my side, McSTALLION, I just want to say thank you very much for joining us today, or whenever you're going to watch this. It has been an absolute pleasure, FG, or Captain FG, for giving us a bit of a insight as to, you know, what the real thing entails, and you know what you've got to do to become part of the police force on the server and things like that. And then also the whole, like, you know, if they've got any questions that you're happy to answer them. And obviously if you don't know the answer, then you find someone that does. I'm sure there's somebody that can help us in there. But again, guys, from my side, thank you. FG, thank you, dude. I appreciate your time.
Thank you as well, man.
Oh, dude, you're more than welcome. All I want to do is provide a service for people, you know, that they can come on and kind of step away from real life and have a bit of fun in the process. You know, what it's all about at the end of the day is have fun and enjoy yourself. And if you can't enjoy yourself, then don't come onto the server. It's as simple as that. But yeah. Again, guys, I've probably rambled on enough now. I'm gonna go. So I will see you all in the next one.